Thanks for coming. We're going to talk about two separate homicides today. I'm going to give you an update on the one from November 25th that happened in Gulf Breeze on, I believe it was Santa Rosa Drive. Reagan Barber, 25 years of age, was shot to death in her home. I can't go into too much detail because the investigation is ongoing, but we have a solid suspect and we expect some forensic evidence to come in soon. And once that comes in, we expect an arrest. And we'll update you on that one as soon as that occurs. On December 1st, around 7 a.m., Danica Troy, a 14-year-old, was reported as a runaway by her mother in Pace, Florida. Unbeknownst to the mother, unfortunately, Danica was murdered the previous night. On December 2nd, deputies in Pace responded to a dead body call off of Kimberly Road. Detectives were called out, hit the ground running. And I want to say this, we've had more homicides this year than normal. And our major crimes unit, who I'll put up against any major crimes unit in the country, has done a wonderful job. And so they're still working on this one from November 25th, and they get this one. So December 2nd, they get out there, they start the investigations. And this is where it gets really, horrific, actually. They developed two suspects, one a 14-year-old boy and another one a 16-year-old boy. The 16-year-old boy, Gabriel Williams, stole his mother's handgun and shot Danica Troy. Kamari Blevins is the 14-year-old. Put their pictures up. They are currently at DJJ. They're being held on first-degree premeditated murder charges. And here's where it even gets worse. It's bad enough you kill a 14-year-old. You're 14, you're 16. Shoot her multiple times, then they set her on fire. So deputies get out there, they hit the ground running, they find both suspects, we get them in custody, and there's not a clear motive, but I can tell you this, we're gonna be hopefully working with the state attorney's office to get these individuals charged as adults. You do an adult crime, you need to do adult time. So that's gonna be the next effort we're putting forth. So any questions about this homicide?
Yeah, what was the relation between the shooters and the victim?
Friends, supposedly. Yeah.
Any word on, have they been interrogated yet? Is there any word on a motive?
No, not on a motive, but, well, of course, they have been interviewed, but the motive that they're giving doesn't fit the forensics or any facts of the case. So we don't have a legit motive.
Can you say what they told you guys?
No, not at this point. Not until we talk to the state attorney's office and get some more things hashed out. But I can tell you this is what major crimes calls a ground ball. The evidence pointed to them immediately. They took them into custody immediately. And, unfortunately for, the Troy family, they have to go through this. So.
I know they're young, but any criminal history?
I think we've had run-ins with them before, as in being arrested. I don't know if they have any.
Any charges for Mueller?
Oh, not at this time, no.
Do you expect any charges for any of the parents?
We're still looking into it, so I can't really say.
How long has it been since a murder has happened kind of like this before here in this area?
I would say the last one, probably Escambia, where the two kids killed their parent. That was the last one I think that was in the 90s. Unfortunately, homicides, you have them, and normally it's adult, or sometimes maybe it's a juvenile adult. But this is the first one since I've been sheriff, and I've been sheriff since 2016. So.
And then you might have already said this, but what led you guys to find the body? Can you go into, was there a 911 call? Did someone stumble across this?
Yeah, somebody stumbled across the body, called us, and then that's how we found it. So. And, needless to say, not only the person who found the body was traumatized, our major crimes detectives have to see stuff like this. You don't want to go out and see a burnt child with bullet holes. That's not something you sign up for, but unfortunately, you get put in that position. So.
What's your next step with these two?
Next step is getting with the state attorney and hopefully get them charged as an adult. Both of them as adults, and hopefully they go to adult prison. which is where they need to go. Like I said, you do an adult crime, you got to do the adult time. That's what
Which one is the 16-year-old?
The 16-year-old is Gabriel Williams. The 14 is Kamari Blevins, and she was 14 as well, the victim. So I believe they were acquaintances from school.
What school was that?
High Roads was where the suspects went, I believe. And as I said before, on the other case, we should have some updates coming here pretty quick on the Santa Rosa, the Gulf Breeze murder.
Is there an arrest imminent on that?
I think so. It depends on when the forensic evidence gets back, but as soon as it gets back, we're pretty much going to have somebody in custody pretty quick.
And just for my edification,
Yeah.
can you remind me about that murder again?
Yeah, it was in Gulf Breeze on Santa Rosa Drive. We got a call. Family did a welfare check, found I think it was their sister deceased with a gunshot wound to the head. That was back on November 25th, right after Thanksgiving. So, needless to say, Major Crimes has been working.
Is there a name and spelling of this victim that you have?
Danica Troy, Troy, and I believe Danica is spelled Danika. Okay, anything else? All right, guys, thanks for coming. I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.